Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another video, and today we are going to do a live stream recap. A live cap. That's what my brain came up with. I'm tired. Anyway, point is we have a brand new live stream tonight that has given us the information for what we can see for our next story unit, and there shouldn't be much surprises. Basically, it's kind of exactly what I thought we were going to see. CG Sid is a thing. Anyway, let's talk about what we heard in the live stream. So first of all, maintenance will be happening on the 11th, and the new units will be released then. Not really surprising, we don't see maintenance on a weekend hardly ever unless it was something super special, and so nothing really that surprising here. So yeah, the 11th is basically when you can look forward to it. Now, the interesting thing was that we saw this, a brand new EX point unit. And this EX point unit is quite possibly just the most insane thing I've ever seen. This opens up the realm of possibilities, but in just general speaking, the super TMR on this unit is effing stupid. So anyway, our new one, which is Kare? I'm going to wait and see how that is exactly pronounced. The translations end up being a little bit different than just the basic. Anyway, this girl looks like she will be a hybrid damage unit. And the reason I say this is because Lorraine, when we first got her as an EX point unit, was physical. Medina was magic. Now we are going to now we're seeing a super TMR with a 60 attack, 60 magic hat. First of all, that's insane, but it does lend credence to make me think that she might be a hybrid damage dealer, which would kind of make sense. Also makes me wonder what the future of EX point units will be, if we'll see an EX tank, an EX healer, an EX buffer. No matter how you look at it, it's interesting. But this hat, this Super TMR hat, is insane. It would be great on Citan. It would be great on Hayu. It would be great on anyone, well, anyone who can equip a hat, I should say. And for mages, Medina, Ultima, Ellie. This will help some units reach brand new stat caps 100%. But it's not just that, it also gives an extra 29 stat points to defense and 20% MP. This hat is fucking insane. But what also is interesting is her regular TMR, which is true dual hand for magic. Could the mage meta be about to take a giant shift with magic damage variants? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. This TMR opens a lot of possibilities in terms of new types of units. For one thing, obviously, mages. Mages before only had a pathetic excuse of a true dual hand for magic, so to see this thing come along, which is, according to everything I've read so far, 75% true dual hand magic is pretty insane. But the other possibility is it opens the door for hybrid units to become true dual hand. Recently we saw Beowulf come out. Beowulf is a hybrid damage dealer with high percentages. True dual hand in his kit might make him incredibly stronger. I don't know, but I'm really interested. Of course, it is an EX point unit, meaning that you have to get, spend money to get it, but yeah, this is the way things are. Either way, I'm super, 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 super interested, and wait a second, hold on. I just want to double check something on, but I really am excited for this unit. Her animations are super cool. The idea of hybrid units always makes me more excited than just regular units, because it's usually an interesting challenge to try and build them. And the other thing is, wow, I just didn't do a very good job there. But I think maybe we're getting an EX point bonus, right? I don't know why I have a phone. Doesn't do anything. Anyway, if there is an EX point up bonus, then good news for Wales or anyone who wants to spend a ton of money really quickly. This will be it. Buy your lapis now. Because EX points, you know, might be valuable considering that you get this. Okay, alright. So, before we get to the actual units that were announced tonight on our new regular banner, the other important piece of information is that we're not getting a collaboration raid this month. This I'm kind of happy about. We have had so many collaboration raids for so many months now. I even count, you know, Tomb Raider, even though it wasn't much of a collaboration. It's really nice to see that we're getting a break from it. It will be a Brave Exvius original raid at the end of the month. Not sure if this has anything to do with what will be announced at E3, although that is a distinct possibility. Maybe it will be a similar raid to what Global gets, and it will be just a special event. But anyway, it is going to be Brave Exvius original, so we'll see what happens. It's interesting nonetheless. So starting at the lower end of the spectrum, we have our 3-star unit. And, you know, the 3-star units are always cute. Pharma, I guess, but we'll see. Anyway, this was the one that gave away the rest of the stream, basically, for what kind of 5-star we were getting. She is a 3 to 5-star with an accessory, plus 30 attack, plus 50% jump damage. So if you missed Magnolia earlier, and you want to build a Dragoon, getting a couple of this girl, good idea this. 30 attack and plus 50% jump damage, I'm pretty sure is the same as Magnolia's accessory, so basically it's just become non-limited. The chances of us seeing another Bravely Default collaboration seem pretty low if they're putting this in the game. Not much else to say about this unit. Wait and see the data, but probably not going to be super powerful or anything. Next up is our new version of Ruggles, which is, I guess, Ruggles, I'm going to call him. Anyway, his TMR, helmet, plus 34 attack, plus 37 defense, and 100% confuse resist. First of all, I would even argue that this might be just better to have than Priest's TMR in mass. For one thing, easier to get this guy. Second thing, 37 defense isn't bad considering that Priest has no defense on it. 100% confusion resistance too, really good, and 34 attack is just decent. So yeah, nothing much to say. Really like it. Next up was a surprisingly weird unit to announce, but okay, I guess. I kind of like her. She's a painter. The stars in her hair is a bit too much, but anyway. Miletti's TMR is at least interesting. At first you look at it, it's a materia with 30% magic and 10% MP cost reduction, and you're like, I'd rather just have the stats. And then you remember, no wait, Ellie and Ultima, they can hit 400% pretty easy. Their MP costs, it's a little high. You can get their MP up, but kind of the idea of just reducing the MP cost on your abilities at 10%, maybe not necessarily a bad thing. Might help MP regeneration in general, so in terms of long-term fights, this could be super useful, especially since many enemies nowadays seem to have MP drain. So the less MP you're using, just the better. There you go. That's my reasoning. And last but not least is The final of the CG elemental varieties, if you don't include lightning or ice. Anyway, here he is, Sid. We finally have a Sid in the game, and if that's not enough reason that he is cool, he is a Dragoon, pretty much. His TMR is a Materia True Dual Hand plus jump damage up and limit burst fill rate. So this is just really good for Dragoons. This might be the thing that kind of puts Dragoons into a good position. True Dual Hand means that this unit will be True Dual Hand, but if he has already 200% in his kit and he's just getting jump damage as well, jump damage stacks really high. Go see my Duke videos. But basically, the way I'm thinking about this is Duke was able, my moderately well-built Duke that was not True Dual Hand, could do about 220 million points of damage chained on his time jumps. If this guy is just getting extra chain damage as well as True Dual Hand bonus, this guy could be pretty serious shit. Because the jump damage cap plus the True Dual Hand cap plus the attack damage cap could make this guy reach a total of 800% extra in terms of damage, which is insane when you also look at his super TMR. And his super TMR is a True Dual Hand Spear, 175 attack with the wind element. Now we gotta see what the variance will be on this, but remember what CG Fire Veritas was last month? This guy could just be that for the wind element. And wind element has bigger debuffs than fire. Fire can do only 100% max right now. Wind still can do 124% and is the only element. And here's the other benefit. He chains into Runeera quite nicely because he has the wind element. His super TMR plus his TMRs on him and chaining with Runeera. Yeah, this could be big. This could be really big. Long story short, I want him. His limit burst is just generally pretty cool. It looks like jump damage. So my big question with this is his limit burst jump damage. If his limit burst is jump damage, he will be insane. Because stacking jump damage up on this guy plus something like maybe even Aranea's spear, there's potentially quite a few ways to build this guy. So I'm excited. I really want to see what it's going to be like, how much damage he can do. He also fits great with my 7-star Runeeras, and he looks really cool himself. As for what else in his kit, not entirely sure yet. We'll have to wait and see for the data to be posted in-game, but the, data mine. But yeah, I gotta say, pretty excited about all of this so far. It looks like it is going to be a good story event. Also, the only other thing that I'm going to mention really quickly is we didn't hear about the 5% rainbow banner. Oh, shoot. I've been cutting off his head. There you go. Now I'm only cutting off my head. Anyway, the other thing to note is that because we're not getting a collaboration banner, we're not getting a collaboration raid at the end of the month, that's probably when the 5% rainbow banner will appear. They didn't mention it tonight, which means it will probably not be in the next update. So it kind of makes sense if we're not getting a collaboration, people need to spend their resources and money and lapis on something. So why not put the 5% rainbow banner right there? Pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Anyway, you guys, that's the total information that we got. Hopefully, this will bring Dragoons into a nice spot for the future, and we can finally say there is absolutely a spot for Dragoons in the meta. One time, please. Anyway, you guys, take care. See you next time.